Welcome to rpgamepire. I'm David.
I'm Julie.
So now you're watching the review portion of War of the Worlds, The New Wave. If you haven't had a chance, please check out our unboxing, our playthrough, and our how to play video. So if you haven't seen our reviews before, we take turns inputting our stuff. We don't know what each other's going to say.
I like that.
Yeah, you like that?
That was good.
But let's first do the overview. It's a thematic strategy game for 2 players. So it's asymmetrical, meaning that each side has their own cards and objectives. It's not like chess where you have the same pieces.
Oh, I see.
Okay, playing time is 30 to 60 minutes, ages 10 and up. It has area movement, card drafting, deck bad, pool building.
Bag? You said bad.
Okay.
It was a bad bag.
Hand management. And it's Gray Fox Games distributes it here in the United States.
Oh.
And in Jet Games Studio. Might have been the originator. I don't know how it was done. But
I was wondering why there are 2 names up there.
But Gray Fox Games did the Kickstarter for here.
I
And as
see.
you know, they do Champions of Midgard, one of our favorite
We like that game.
games.
Yeah.
All right, so let's take a look at Julie, how she rated it. We come up with 5 things each. Some of them are positive, neutral, and negative. So here we go.
All right. I think it's like a movie. It's like you're playing Men in Black, which is really fun because I love that movie. Because there's aliens, yeah, and there's humans, and this looks like the thing in Men in Black.
Well, it does look like the saucer
All right
things.
then. Thank you very much.
But it's not Men in Black isn't a war, but that's okay. That's what
Whatever,
it
it
reminds
reminds me of that, so back off,
you of.
homie.
That's okay.
Okay, I think the pieces are kind of cute. I mean, come on, guys. Look how cute this little alien guy is.
You can show it on your...
I mean, look at this.
Where am I going?
You have to go to yours.
I got my camera because, yeah.
Look, I mean...
Oh, he's so cute as
so
he's wiping out all these
I know.
humans.
And look how tiny these cute little humans are, though. They are
you
cute.
Like,
They're
you
tiny.
like the meeples.
I do like the meeples. And they're little like me. I like them.
Trying to get it to show up here.
It's kind of hard.
Oh, I have them upside down.
Oh.
Trying to figure out. There you go. All right.
Okay. I do like that it's a deck building game. I've gotten a little bit better at those, so I'm enjoying those a lot more.
Well, the first deck building game was Dominion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've gotten a lot better.
And we got that when it first came out, so we've been playing deck building games for almost 10 years now.
Wow.
Yeah.
I did find it easy to learn. Once David sat me down, explained what my motive was and who I was playing, I did okay. If you see the playthrough, you'll see that I did pretty good for a while, but strategically, I stink. Because I don't quite get everything. Like, I think I'm going really good, and all of a sudden he swoops in, and it's just very frustrating. So. Well,
because the whole point of being the humans is to slow her down and just wear her away.
And he did a good job of that.
And you did better this game than you did the first time we played.
That's why I put a plus and a minus.
As I mentioned at the end of the last one, you had too many cards in your deck and you couldn't get the cards you needed. Whereas me, you saw me get down to like
5 cards
like
at one
6,
point.
7 cards.
No, you had 5 at one point.
I know, but the first turn I got rid of a bunch of cards right away.
Yeah.
And then I got down to 5 cards. That way I can cycle through the cards I wanted. So I was getting those airstrikes almost every turn.
Okay, well, I said plus and minus because, yes, it's frustrating as all get out. But it does help my brain think, but it also wears me out tremendously because my brain just...
I apologize that strategically is not... We didn't do spell check on that.
Oh, I didn't, and I'm the one that spelled it. I'm so sorry. See, but that's what happens.
This is what happens when we don't check our stuff, so...
When he doesn't check me is what he means.
Yeah.
And it's true. It's very true, and I have no problem with admitting that.
No big deal.
Strategically
it's
challenging.
stats. It's maybe that actually is a word. I don't
Strategically?
know. Maybe stat. Maybe that's a word that has to do with statistics, and maybe I didn't catch it.
I don't know.
Who knows?
It's Julie spelling.
Maybe someone can let us know in the comments below if that's an actual word.
Hopefully I made y'all laugh.
All right, so let's take a look what I said.
Okay, I'm anxious to see what you have to say.
All right. Oh.
Okay. Whoop. 4 of us.
Okay, so it's thematic. This is great. It's definitely like the movies, and it's cool that it takes place during the soon after or during World War I. It's not like the 1950s one where you would have jets and things like that. So,
okay.
And it takes place in a different area. It takes place in England. I don't know if the original H.G. Wells took place in England or not. I'd have to look that up.
Honestly, I don't know.
but maybe it did. Somebody could let us know in the comments if that's where the original book
Yeah, that'd
took
be
place.
interesting to know.
Because I just think of the movie, and then there's the Tom Cruise movie.
What Tom Cruise movie?
There was a War of the Worlds remake.
Oh,
You saw it, you just don't remember.
I did.
So yeah, cool art and pieces. You know, definitely really nice art here, as you can see with the human cards.
Yeah.
And with the alien
And the
cards.
alien cards too, very nice.
Definitely. Oh, I can't. I keep on
You keep
trying.
trying.
But you know, the alien cards, nice stuff. They
Yeah.
spared no expense.
No, they're really
Yeah.
nice.
And the guy in the white suit would say, spared no expense. You know what I'm referring to, do you?
No.
It's Jurassic Park.
Oh,
Okay, nice tension with decisions. So you could see when you were watching the playthrough, I mean, there's a little bit of analysis paralysis on my part because I really had to slow Julie down. And I was thinking, okay, again, if you play by the rules correctly, I had to split up my civilians in order to build more buildings, to slow her down, to build those landmines, because some people, and the balloons, for instance, all I was doing is just trying to make her waste attacks and damages.
And you did.
Destroying things instead of civilians. So
Yeah.
that's what the humans have to do.
yeah,
But as a result, it took a little longer to play.
sure.
So back to this here. Card readability and iconography. So it's a little difficult, for instance, here, to see the difference a little bit between coins. So if you look at this fort here, what's it called again?
I
The
don't
heavy
know.
artillery?
Heavy artillery.
You can get a little confused between the
Wow.
damage and the coins. Why do they have to? They could have differentiated a little bit better, I think. And then when you look at the alien cards, if you have a hard that blue, light blue on dark blue, it's hard to. It can be hard to see in low light. I mean, when I put it up, but see, like here, this is how you might be looking at it like this. So in low light, I can't read that.
Yeah,
from
even when I wore my glasses,
Yeah.
I still was struggling to read it.
That's unfortunate that those decisions were made.
Maybe I should have used white.
Well, that's the thing. You could do
think?
you could do a white opaque layer in the background. It could still be blue, but a little bit lighter blue.
Oh,
or you
yeah.
change. There's ways to do it in design. I'm sure that
I
they
see.
probably did it in Adobe InDesign.
Oh.
There's ways to make things pop better.
Oh, I see.
But that's a minus for me. It's not a game killer. I mean, the game is still great. It's just too bad that it's like that, especially for people with older eyes. So easy to learn, but needs a cheat sheet.
Oh, gosh.
And here, see, now I messed up on my last one. Needs a cheat sheet needed.
I'm glad it's not just me.
Yeah.
See, you can tell that us humans actually did this.
So that was good. That was good writing. I write good. No, good. How do you say it again?
I write good.
I write goodly.
Or I write what I don't know.
But the point is, I remember we did this when we wrote it up. We were in a rush, so that's
We
when
really
we
were.
make mistakes. But so the rule book, there's not a lot of rules here, but because they're spread out in different places,
Yeah.
I actually had to pause when we were playing it a couple times to review something. So unless you play it a lot, you're gonna like, okay, I remember.
Sure.
But I still would appreciate something on the back or another sheet that because there's not a lot of rules. You can fit this actually on a 8.5 by 11, an 8 by 5.5 card, a half sheet.
Oh, yeah.
You could fit it on a half sheet,
Sure,
no problem, with a
sure.
human side and a
And an alien side.
yeah.
Yeah.
And when you have the cards right here, even then, you probably could fit that on an 8.5 by 11 with the rules if you just do smaller pictures. And by the way, going back to the text size for the aliens, I was thinking about this. Your text, you seem to have more text on yours.
Yeah.
So they use smaller font, it seems like. See how or maybe it's just my
I
imagination.
think it's your imagination, sweetheart.
Yeah, it's just popping more. That's what it is. It seems like a larger font, but it's not.
Well, I like being the aliens because they're my favorite color, which is blue. So as you can tell. So
Well,
I'm okay
I
with
think
it.
I think if I play the aliens,
Yeah.
the humans require a lot more finesse.
I couldn't do it.
You would have a hard time doing the strategies to try to stay alive, because you notice I had to think ahead.
Yeah.
Why I didn't buy battleships at first, because it would have been
Right.
useless to have it the way.
You even said that, I think, when we were
Right,
playing, too.
right.
Yeah.
But the first time we played, they were worth doing because see,
Mm-hmm.
the first time we played, Julie left humans behind here, so it was worth it for me to buy my battleship and just park them off here. Okay, she didn't do that this game.
Oh no, I learned my lesson very quickly.
But anyway, so back to the thing is, I mean, the rules you can get through, it's really not a problem. There's some interesting typos, though.
Oh, you were telling me that.
And
yeah.
so it makes me wonder, did they send the wrong file to the printer? Because there's this weird typos all over the place, spelling typos,
Yeah.
that would show up in any editing program. It would, and if they ran
Oh,
it,
I see what
there's
you're
no
saying.
reason why they wouldn't have noticed it.
Well, ours probably popped up too, but I didn't even notice the red
I
line
know, but
underneath.
no, it makes me wonder if they sent the wrong file to the printer.
They could have, yeah.
Because remember I told you that we did that with
Yeah.
with my brothers and I had a company called Evil Polish Brothers, and we had one game piece that happened to be on the box too, that my brother Ed, he corrected it, but he didn't load in the correction onto the game box or on the one that was going to be die cut out, and we didn't notice it on the proofing, but we did correct it, but we didn't notice it on the proofing. So it makes you wonder if that's what happened as well.
It might
So
have.
it's minor, all right?
Oh,
so
yeah.
look, can you get through this without a cheat sheet? Yes. But if I'm going to play this 6 months from now, I'm going to have to remember again. What was that again? How did that work again? I'd rather have a cheat sheet.
Yeah. It'd make things a lot easier.
And, again, they spared no expense on other things because we're playing the Kickstarter edition.
Oh, are we?
Anybody that gets the regular edition will have cubes.
Oh, they won't have people?
Right. They won't have people, and they won't have these plastic ships. They'll be punch outs,
Oh, really?
and they won't have the neoprene mat.
I'm
unless
glad
they
we
buy
got
it.
these because it makes it more fun
yeah, it's
to
really cool.
actually play the real thing.
Oh, and by the way, one thing I should mention for those of you who have the Kickstarter version with the neoprene mat, the game mat, this is actually easier to read than the the game mat, because the game mat has the roads so dark that when we first played it, we had a hard time figuring out what are the areas again. Oh, the roads aren't areas; they're roads.
That's right.
And
We did get a little confused.
so just at first it confuses you, but
Yeah.
So this is actually less confusing for the areas, but it's harder to read.
But it's harder to read.
But then it's all decorative stuff, anyways. I mean,
yeah, it's not. You're not trying to actually say where you're going. You're just going where
Right.
your little people are.
unless
so.
there's like cards that will come out later that says place a free civilian in Plymouth or something
Oh,
like that.
that could be.
They could have an expansion like that.
That could be. Yeah.
But anyways, so despite my comment here, the couple minuses, it doesn't mean that it's gonna really detract from our ratings. So here we go. Here's our
All
rating.
right.
And by the way, our ratings are based on the Board Game Geek 1 through 10 list, with 10 being the best and 1 being the worst. I've never rated a game a 1. A 1 is awful, defies game description.
Oh, I've never done that. I wouldn't want to hurt someone's feelings that made the game either.
Well, some people rate 1s, okay, but 2 is I've rated 1 game, won't ever play again.
Oh, there's quite a few I would rate that.
Yeah.
I don't know offhand, but I know
There's only one
there
that
are
I've
some.
done that. Okay. All right, anyway, so back to,
Okay.
here's our rating.
All right.
So 8, very good, enjoy playing and would suggest it. This is a really cool 2-player game. And if my brothers were in the same town, we'd be playing it.
Yeah.
If my boys weren't so busy, I think they would enjoy it.
Yeah.
Especially, I think Eddie would a lot.
And he still might find
Right.
time to play it. I said, okay, and I'll play if I'm in the mood. Reason why I said that is, first of all, this game can be a little bit too long for me. Second of all, it can be very brain draining for me, which
Yeah, it is.
if David wanted to play like 2 games, he wouldn't get the second game if this was the first
Yeah,
game.
for you, right.
Because I honestly, after we played our playthrough, I was like ready to go wash my face and get in my jammies and call it a night. So that's why. I mean, I wouldn't poo-poo the idea if David really wanted to play it, but I wouldn't be the one to suggest it.
Right, and so this would go in our area where we have our 2-player games.
Mm-hmm.
And when we do our top list of 2-players games, this might be in my top 10, for sure in the top 20. And if it may even rise up to a 9 or a 10 eventually, because we haven't played the expansions yet. The Irish expansion. And by the way, there are some bonus cards we didn't play with.
Oh, yeah?
One is a dog,
Oh,
but that's not my dog.
Oh,
You don't get the
man.
dog because I play the
I
humans.
should have an alien dog. That would be cute.
Yeah, we'll probably all be mutated and stuff.
No, it'd have little antennas coming out.
Or like Marvin the Martian's dog.
Yes!
But anyway,
Oh, Oh gosh.
So, we want to play. I want to play this again with the expansion. So if we get 100 likes, please give us a like. We'll do that.
We will.
Do another playthrough on how to play with the expansion.
And if I can't do it, I will beg Eddie to do it for me, with his dad.
Anyway, so this is. Please remember to subscribe and like.
Yes, please. We appreciate all of you who have subscribed, and please tell your friends to go to our YouTube channel and subscribe as well.
So this is RP Gamepire. I'm David.
I'm Julie.
And have a good day.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.